Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Master English Hub, where learning English is free, fun, and effective. I'm Eve.
Hello, Eve, and hello to all our wonderful listeners. It is so good to be here with you today.
It is great to see you, Adam. We are back. I'm so happy to be here.
Me too, Eve. I'm really happy to be here with you, and I'm so glad that our amazing subscribers are also here with us today.
I love days like this. Everything feels fresh, like a new beginning.
Yes, fresh and full of energy. A good day to learn something new. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very motivated. I have lots of energy. And you?
I am good. I am happy. But I am also a little tired. Life has been very busy.
I understand. Too much to do, not enough sleep, and too many messages on the phone.
Yes, too many messages, too many emails. But now we are here, and that feels good.
Exactly. And when life gets busy, we need to share our thoughts, say what we like, what we don't like, or what we believe.
Yes, but sometimes I don't know how to say what I think in English. I feel shy.
That's why our topic today is perfect. How to express your opinion in English with simple, natural phrases that real people use every day.
Ooh, I need this topic. I always feel nervous when I have to share my opinion in English, especially with strangers or in class.
Don't worry, Adam. Everyone feels that way at first. But guess what? You only need a few small phrases, and you're ready.
That sounds perfect. I am ready to learn.
Me too. But Adam, before we start our chat, we have a favor to ask our friends.
Yes, we do. If you like our podcast, please click the like button now. It helps us very much.
And please subscribe to Master English Hub. We want you to see every new episode.
And share this video with your friends. Maybe your friends also want to speak more confidently in English.
Yes! Now, okay, Adam, let's start with the most basic phrases.
The basics. I know a few. I think, I feel like, and in my opinion.
Yes, these are your best friends. You can use them anywhere. At school, at work, with friends, even with your family. For example, I think this coffee is too hot. I feel like my shoes are too small. In my opinion, cats are better than dogs.
Oh no, now dog lovers will be angry.
But that's okay. It's just your opinion. And that's what we're learning, how to share it nicely.
But what if I want to show it's really my personal view, not a fact?
Then you say, the way I see it. This means, this is how I look at the world. For example, the way I see it, watching a sport live is better than watching it on TV. The way I see it, learning English with songs is more fun. The way I see it, weekends are for rest, not for cleaning the house.
Oh, I like that. And I can add details like, when you go to a stadium, you can buy a hot dog, hear the crowd, and feel the energy. Or, when I listen to music, I remember words faster.
Yes, now you sound natural, like a real person, not a robot.
What about when I'm in a group, like in class or choosing a restaurant with friends?
Perfect time to say, here's what I think. It's polite, clear, and shows you're ready to share. Examples. Here's what I think. The blue shirt looks better on you. Here's what I think. We should take the train. It's faster than the bus. Here's what I think. That movie looks too scary for me.
Or, here's what I think. We should order pizza tonight. It's been a long day.
Yes, everyone will agree with that. Now, if you want to say, this is just how I feel, don't take it personally, use, as far as I'm concerned.
Like, As far as I'm concerned, online shopping is better than shopping in a store.
Yes. Or, as far as I'm concerned, 7 a.m. is too early for school. As far as I'm concerned, chocolate is the best dessert. As far as I'm concerned, my little brother talks too much.
Oh, brothers.
Sometimes people start with, if you ask me. This is great for talking about problems or things that feel unfair.
Like, if you ask me, food is too expensive.
Exactly. Or, if you ask me, bus tickets cost too much. If you ask me, my homework is too hard. If you ask me, summer should be longer.
Yes, everyone feels that.
Now, what if a friend asks you for advice?
Then I say, if I were you,
Perfect. This means I'm trying to help you, like I'm in your shoes. Examples. If I were you, I would buy your plane ticket now. It might get more expensive. If I were you, I'd wear a jacket. It's cold outside. If I were you, I would watch that new cartoon. It's really funny.
or if I were you, I would tell your teacher you didn't understand the lesson.
Yes, that's kind and brave.
And what if I just want to talk about my own life, not tell others what to do?
Then use for me. This is soft, kind, and personal. Examples. For me, mornings are the best time to study. For me, talking to new people is scary, but fun. For me, tea is better than coffee.
For me, practicing English with you feels easy and happy.
That's so sweet, Adam.
Sometimes I hear people say, they say,
Good. They say means you heard something, but it's not your idea. Maybe from TV, your phone, or a friend. Examples. They say it will rain tomorrow. They say drinking water helps your skin. They say the new superhero movie is amazing.
so it's like sharing news, not my own thoughts.
Exactly. Now, if you want to be very honest, maybe even say something strong, you say, to be honest.
Like, to be honest, I didn't like that restaurant.
Yes. Or, to be honest, I don't understand this grammar rule. To be honest, I was late because I forgot the time. To be honest, your English is getting really good.
Oh, so it can be nice too.
Of course. To be honest just means this is the real truth from my heart.
What if I'm not 100% sure, but I believe something?
Then say, I'm pretty sure. You're not guessing. You have a reason. Examples. I'm pretty sure the supermarket is open until 9 p.m. I'm pretty sure my best friend likes ice cream. I'm pretty sure we learned this word last week.
Yes, maybe I saw it or heard it before.
And finally, if you don't believe something will happen, say, I doubt it.
Like, I doubt it's going to snow in July.
Yes. Or, I doubt he'll forget your birthday. He loves you. I doubt this tiny bag can hold all my books. I doubt the Wi-Fi will work in the mountains.
Simple, strong, clear.
Okay, Adam, let's review all 13 phrases we learned today. I'll say each one with a simple example. Ready?
Ready, this will help me remember.
1. I think this song is beautiful. 2. I feel like I need a break. 3. In my opinion, books are better than movies. 4. The way I see it, kindness is the most important thing. 5. Here's what I think. We should walk to the park. 6. As far as I'm concerned, pineapple does not belong on pizza. 7. If you ask me, students need more holidays. 8. If I were you, I would call your mom and say hello. 9. For me, learning English is the best decision I ever made. 10. They say practice makes perfect. 11. To be honest, I'm a little nervous, but I'm trying. 12. I'm pretty sure my keys are on the table. 13. I doubt it. I doubt the store is still open at midnight.
Wow, 13 phrases, and each one is so useful. I can use them for everything. Choosing food? I think I'll have pasta. Talking about the weather? I doubt it will be sunny tomorrow. Giving advice? If I were you, I'd rest more. Being kind? To be honest, you're doing great.
Yes, and you don't need big words, just small phrases with a big heart.
Eve, I have 2 questions for our listeners.
Oh, tell us.
First, what's one opinion you want to share in English today? Maybe, in my opinion, dogs are the best friends. I feel like learning English is hard, but fun. To be honest, I'm proud of myself for practicing.
Second, which phrase will you try today? Write your full sentence in the comments. Like, for me, coffee is life. If I were you, I'd watch this podcast every day.
We read every comment and we celebrate every effort. Even if you write just, I think English is good. That's brave.
Yes, and if you're shy, just type one word, pizza, or rain, or hope. We'll help you build a full sentence in our next video.
And don't forget, if you liked this chat, please subscribe to Master English Hub.
Yes, hit subscribe so you never miss a lesson. And share this episode with someone who's learning English too. Maybe they've been waiting for these exact phrases.
Thank you so much for listening today. It was a pleasure to talk with you, Eve.
Thank you, Adam. Have a wonderful day, and remember, your voice matters. Speak your mind, share your heart. You belong here.
Thank you. See you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we'll see you soon.